JFS does myriad things to make the Metro West a great and outstanding community to live in and be a part of and participate in.
JFS is an agency that helps all people, regardless of age, gender, religion, background, socioeconomic status. If you need something, JFS is a place where you can go and feel confident that you can get the support you need.
You can see it whether it's in a financial literacy class for the parents, whether it's the fresh produce that the kids are taking home. Certainly just kind of the tutoring and the aid that's just there for the kids. And not only do I know that JFS is transforming lives, but there's a role for me to play. There's a role for us to play.
Being a part of a community that prioritizes the needs of families and takes care of those needs to the depth of that JFS has supported is really a place that I'm proud to be.
We are at Woodrow Wilson, and you're talking about all of the amazing after-school programs that our organization, JFS of Metrowest, helps put into action. So MathWorks, and from time to time, Parent University, lots of things that really help this community.
All Stars is a really interesting program where students come, do their homework, they can play outside after school. It's kind of a time to wind down, play games, and get all their work done.
I decided to volunteer with All Stars just because I think it's a need in our community that really isn't addressed.
I'm a mentor at Math Academy, so I sit with my table and help them out with whatever they're doing and their homework. And
writing about fractions.
The kids are just awesome. I mean, you meet all these different types of kids and they all have different stories and things to tell you every day, and it's like you learn something new every time you come here.
And when they get that support and they realize, you know, I just need to work a little bit harder and I need some support, but once they get it, it's like that aha moment is amazing. And once you continue getting those aha moments, you really gain that connection with the kid and they start realizing they can do it on their own, and it's that much more rewarding.
The opportunity to bring my students from Dana Hall School to work with students at Woodrow Wilson was my original draw, but once I got to meet the kids, I just wanted to stay. I mean, they're wonderful. They're so energetic and full of life. It's amazing.
I think it's just a really great experience, like just being a volunteer.
And I think that through All Stars, it's really eliminating that gap and addressing a need that a lot of other programs don't.
We are longtime partners with JFS, and our partnership has extended through a whole variety of areas. We do citizenship as part of our work with JFS. They subcontract with us to provide citizenship classes. We work very closely with the Syrian refugee families that have come in and provided English as a second language classes for those parents. Most recently, we hosted a pop-up shopping.
What's so great about how the boutique is set up is that it looks just like a shopping experience we would have in any store. We have racks that were donated from TJX, and we hang the clothes. We sort by gender and by size, and we also bring in tables and we stack the t-shirts and we present the shoes, and it's a really nice experience.
It looks like any store that you would walk into might look.
And we provide shopping bags for them, so when they come out with all their clothes, you know, they can feel like they just had a nice shopping experience.
Certainly not something that volunteers could do alone. So I think without JFS, the whole thing wouldn't be possible.
JFS is running on a very modest budget, and the impact that they're having is extraordinary. And they're doing it equally in terms of taking care of the most vulnerable members of the Jewish community and taking care of the most vulnerable members of the immigrant community.
So your support for JFS really builds and fosters that support for each other, the support for underserved populations, the support for the new neighbor coming in. And by doing that, we're able to lift the entire community.
People need to understand that we have a job in the 6 or so hours a day to educate a child. What JFS provides through this additional support is the other 18 hours in the day that we may not see. So, but it prepares those students to come to school each day, warm, dressed, fed, and ready to come into school and learn.
What I do with JFS is the most important work that I do, period. And what it does for me personally is it takes me back to what's most important in life, which is helping others, helping individuals, and helping our community thrive.